Hello lads, in this video we're talking about our first month at Oxford. You can look around the room from the move-in video to now. It's been a bit of a mess now, but it is all right. It is the first month in Oxford, definitely livable, definitely good. Today we're going to be talking about a few of the things, my thoughts, my feelings, and of course give you some B-roll, because I realize that if I gave you more B-roll, maybe you'll like the videos more. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll put on some backing track as well. So let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below, and let's get right into talking about our first month at Oxford. So I don't really have a plan for this video, but let's start off with, well, what do I feel? How am I feeling right now? What is my state of being? What is my state of mind after I've gotten into Oxford for a month? Well, it's a bit overwhelming. I came from Hong Kong, so I'm an international student, cultural shocks all around the place. I have, of course, a lot more responsibilities. There's a lot of things I need to get done. I work on 3 YouTube channels. I kind of am trying to build a business with low-cost education. I have my 2 essays a week with Philosophy and Theology. If you're interested in learning more about the workload at Oxford, then check out the workload video I made a few days ago. And of course, I've been trying to keep all my stuff together and go fishing as well. So, it has been a bit overwhelming, I have to admit. Not overwhelming in a bad way. It's definitely doable. I've been going into London around 1 to 2 times football as well. So that was kind of a break of the mind of things you can watch out, things here and there to be able to experience life, to be able to experience the world, to be able to experience kind of this teenage years in university, and you probably wouldn't have much chance of doing this in the future, at least for now, as I am thinking. It's been a really, really good 1 month of my life, to be honest. Of course, time's been going very, very quickly. It seems almost yesterday that I just got into Oxford. The matriculation vlog that we did seems so close, so recent, and all the other things as well things have been going very quickly, and that's one of those things. Life is moving rapid. You're writing an essay, next day you're reading, then you're writing, and then you're reading for the second essay, then you're writing for the second essay. Wake up, gym. After gym, you go to lecture 1, lecture 2, back, cook your lunch, or eat lunch at the college hall, and then after that, more reading, more work, write your essay, and then you go to the tutorial 1, and then tutorial 2 the next day. Get a bit of a break at the weekends, and that was kind of my life so far. Now, the things that I've really made the most out of, I think, is really the libraries and the resources. Has been really nice. There's so many libraries in Oxford. There's new libraries you can always turn up to. I went to the Sackler Library the other day. There's really nice collection of Middle Eastern Babylonian texts there, which was really phenomenal. I was able to interact with those texts, and it was really, really nice. Of course, they're not the originals, but there were some manuscripts and stuff like that. Well, not the original manuscripts, but of course copies and depictions of the manuscripts, and that was really moving experience, even though I didn't understand a single thing I was reading. Then of course I go to the Philosophy and Theology faculty library quite a lot. If you want me to do more study with me sessions there, then feel free to let me know. I've completely killed my webcam camera, so that's a bit unfortunate. I don't know what went wrong with it, but it doesn't work anymore, so that's about unfortunate. I think I'll just use my phone for live streaming from now on, but it is what it is. I will have to live with it, I guess, and unfortunately that might not be the best for you. But apart from that, honestly, I've been thinking a bit more as well about the different things you do as an Oxford student, what changes, what might be different, because I did go to Bath, and I was talking to my friend about how university life is at Bath, and I think there are quite a few significant differences. Of course, University of Bath is more of a campus university, so everything is kind of within the campus. In Oxford, it's been mainly your college, which is your small fat town. And of course, you could say the entire city of Oxford is basically a campus for you, just because your lectures are everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's a different college, it's different bars, different pub where you see students there. So it's in most senses a college university or college city to every effect. In fact, when you're asking for any student discounts, they always know you're from Oxford, and they ask you for your bod card, which is your library card. So it is something which is very fascinating. It's very nice. It's a good feeling to be in Oxford, I think. You walk around and you see these phenomenal buildings, you see these phenomenal architecture, you see these historic sites. You walk around and you see benches where famous people like J.R. Tolkien, C.S. Lewis have sat on, and of course you do feel that you're really motivated to get things done. You want to succeed, and of course there are people who are going to go to Oxford and just slack off and get away with it, and that's definitely something that they can do. It depends what you want from university at the end of the day, right? But it's definitely something which you want to think about. And of course, the standout moments of this month, I have to admit, have been cooking. I would say cooking's been really nice. I do go to the cafe a bit. I go there at least once a day, but I try to do a bit of cooking on the side. It's cheaper that way. I could cook for an entire week off 20 pounds of groceries, which you could say is quite a lot, but I think on average, 7 days, 20 divided by 7, that's around £3 a day for food. That's quite good. I eat steak a day, I eat lamb shoulder, I eat chicken liver, I eat I eat mushroom pasta. I've been eating a lot of mushrooms because they're quite easy to cook. Those 4 things I've just been eating on repeat. And you could say, well, does that get boring? Not really. I quite enjoy it, and that's definitely not something I'm too worried about from that perspective. Also, formal haul has been quite nice. Going out every night is something pretty decent. Not every night, but I don't mean going out in the sense of partying, but going to a formal haul, dressing up is something which is really nice. You want to make the most out of your experience. I think it is definitely something unique to Oxford experience to have really that formal dining experience. It's really nice. I have a few pictures I'll probably be showing you on screen here. You get onto your tuxedo. Normally it's black tie for most colleges. Regent's Park where we're at, it's a bit less formal, so I go with just a normal tie. I don't need to do a bow tie for that. And also you can do a bit more colorful ties as well, so it's not as formal as the other colleges. If you're going to Christchurch or maybe Oriel, then you want to actually go in the full black tie and the bow tie. So it really depends what you want to do. Now, things I wish I could do better is perhaps attend a bit more of the societies. I have to admit, my societies, I have not really done much. I'm tempted to start up a fishing society, which is something I'm thinking about. I need to talk to the student union about that. However, I do want to make sure that everything else is sorted. I haven't had time to get to my Oxford Union card, even though I have signed up. So that is something which really demonstrates a lack of commitment. Not necessarily lack of commitment, just the amount of schedule I have. So it's very difficult for me to get to the Oxford Union done. I did give a speech, as I've said in a previous vlog, at the Oxford Union. I do intend to do more of that in the future, but I do want to just settle into the rhythm. And I think things will start developing into Hillary and, of course, Trinity terms. Now, finally, to end off this video, I would like to just give you a bit of a thought process going through my mind right now. And this is something that I want to leave you all with, is the idea that everyone can enjoy or make the most out of Oxford. Like, when you're thinking about what Oxford is, a lot of people would say Oxford's really tough. Loads of people are just nerds and they're sitting there and they don't know anything else apart from reading. And that's definitely not true. I mean, that could be the impression you get from overseas and other things like that. But in reality, you do actually have a lot of time. You don't need to read every single moment of your life. I have time to go fishing like for 6 hours a week. I have time to travel into London to watch 2 football matches a week, right? So, I mean, you definitely have time to do other things apart from your studies. And of course, the more other things you want to do, the more disciplined you need to be, right? But at the same time, you can experience loads of other things, sports teams, football matches, maybe you're into music, maybe you want to join a lot of societies. You can definitely do that if you're in Oxford, and you don't need to be afraid of saying, well, maybe I'm not built for Oxford. Well, you definitely can be built for Oxford. You could definitely build your own passions outside of your studies, and that's very important. So those are my thoughts about my first month at Oxford. Feel free to, if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. If you agree, disagree, or anything more, then let me know in the comments below. I'll happily talk to you there. Like always, stay safe, my friends. See you soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this new format. I'm just kind of doing a bit of a ramble, a chat, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Stay safe, my friends. See you soon. Thank you for watching. And goodbye. I'll see you in the next one.